Hi guys, it's Elle here from Beyond Expectations. Now in this video we're going to talk about the biggest mistake most people make and how you can achieve passive weight loss. Now the biggest mistake that most people make is they focus on active weight loss. So what they actually do is focus on slugging it out on a treadmill, they focus on lifting weights, boot camp, CrossFit, I mean the list goes on, it's endless. Zumba, whatever the latest fitness craze is, and they focus on active weight loss. Now what they're focusing on is actually losing weight right then and there. They're not focusing on passive weight loss, which is what they do for the rest of the other, let's say 23 hours if they do an hour workout of the day. And that brings us to passive weight loss. That is where you get your resting fat burning rate, which currently could be quite low, to be incredibly high. So where your body is reshaping, transforming, losing the body fat, losing the inches, and reshaping and transforming your body. Now it is quite complicated, so I'm going to do my best to break it down for you and also help you to understand why most people don't focus on passive weight loss. Now the reason why most people don't focus on passive weight loss is because we're never taught passive anything. If you think about it, at school, let me give you an example with money and work and things of that nature, because that's the best example John and I could come up with. So for example, if you think about it, when you're a kid and you want some money and you want to buy an ice cream or something, and you ask your parents, hey, can I please have $1? You know, you hear things like, hey, money doesn't grow on trees, you know, you got to work for money. You know, you get older, you might want to go to the movies or whatever, and your parents will encourage you to get a job so that you can pay for your own stuff. They don't ever encourage you, hey, go out and get some passive income. They always encourage you that you got to work for money. And even in school, you know, we're encouraged that we've got to work for everything, which is not a bad thing to be taught, but you must understand that we're never taught passive anything, passive income, passive weight loss. We're taught that we need to work hard for money, and I can tell you that I'm pretty sure some of the most wealthiest people in the world, it's not necessarily because they work hard for money, but they have passive income where they make money without having to work incredibly hard for it, whether it be different investments or whatnot. So it's very hard for us to focus on passive weight loss because in our society and as children, we were quite often taught to focus on active money making, active anything. So how do we get passive weight loss and how do we achieve it for the long term? Well, passive weight loss is achieved through your nutrition. You need to focus on what goes into your mouth rather than the hour of exercise that you do for a day, because there's still 23 hours in the day. Now the way that you achieve it, you cannot starve yourself. That's not going to work. You cannot do these yo-yo diets where you have lemon drinks or intermittent fasting, because eventually you are going to want to eat, and when you do, you're going to put on the weight again, all the weight that you lost, whether it was body fat or body fluid. You won't know unless you weigh yourself on a body fat scale. So make sure you're doing that. But you're going to put it on because it's not sustainable for the long term. Now, what I encourage you to do, to eat nutrient dense food. You've got to eat whole foods. I've said before, if it comes out of a can or a packet, it's probably not very good for you. So make sure that it's whole food, fresh from the ground, from the earth. Keep it fresh. And also you need to be eating frequently, okay? That is the biggest thing. You need to eat frequently, every 2 to 3 hours, all right? Because you need to feed your body. You do not want to be starving your body so that your resting fat burning rate is at a high level. If you starve your body, what will happen is that anything that you eat, your body will hold on to, and your resting fat burning rate will be very low because you don't have enough food coming through that body to be able to elevate the resting fat burning rate. So that's what you need to do. You need to eat frequently, you need to eat whole foods, and you need to increase your passive weight loss capabilities. And the way that you increase your passive weight loss capabilities is that you raise your fat burning rate. Okay, so don't make the mistake of just focusing on active weight loss. It is for such a short period and it's for such a short period in time in your day. You must focus on passive weight loss. Passive weight loss is going to help you to reshape and transform your body for the long terms and to be able to keep it off. You know, it has been 7 years since I've reshaped and transformed my body, and I'm still able to maintain it now because my resting fat burning rate is very high and I focus on passive weight loss. Thank you so much. I really do hope this helps. Please leave your comments and questions down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and turn on the bell notifications. And if you need help reshaping and transforming your body, please head on over to elle.com to grab your free copy of 7 Rules from Beyond Expectations. Thanks. Bye.
So even when I look like this, I sort of think I'm a bit crazy and I doubt myself sometimes. But I know that if I stick to the program, it will work. This is the dress that I hope to be wearing on my birthday, which is in December, and we're now currently in July. If I don't make it for that date, it certainly will be for the competition. I'm going to set a huge task for myself. As you can probably tell, there's a lot of skin on either side. So even when I look like this, I sort of think I'm a bit crazy and I doubt myself sometimes. But I know that if I stick to the program, it will work.